You still haven't even answered, TJ.
Yeah.
What's your answer? You'd rather, are you with me or are you with them? So you haven't answered.
I mean, look at that.
I mean, I chimed in earlier. You know,
you chimed in, but you have not placed the TJ Jefferson chip.
In all honesty, I haven't really been given a chance to until now to place the chip down.
What does that mean?
Monaco to El Segundo.
Go, TJ. So, you know, I think.
Do I have to scream hootie hoo for you to chime in? Is that
I'm sorry for talking while everybody's interrupting right now.
TJ.
Oh, I can speak now?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, I used to be under the thought that, you know, I think I'd rather get blown out, but like the more I'm thinking about it, it's just like, nah, I think I want to be in it.
Damn, you do. Of course you do.
I want to be in it.
Of course you do.
You know, I want to be like, you know, there is something to be said.
Would you rather the game in which the Dark Knight was kept in too long, you'd rather have been blown out against the Royals or what?
I mean,
seriously, would you rather? No. That's
good.
Point.
I know
this
that's
is our
good.
point.
That's good.
That's one of the most. Or would you rather? Would you rather have been blown out than Carlos Beltran looking at strike three?
Even better.
Why are you doing this to me? I was in a good
the
mood.
debate.
This is the version of
debate.
that for your Mets.
I was in a good mood, and you brought up two things that really
That's
make me.
the debate, though, TJ.
The Dark Knight game, that was World Series Game 5 or 4. I was at the game, whichever one it was. I can't remember. I tried to block it out of my head. Yeah.
Would you rather you're there, you punch your ticket, your ticket's there, you stroll into Citi Field, and all of a sudden it's 10-0 after 1?
Yeah,
Game
you don't
5,
want that.
Of course, no,
you don't
you
want
don't.
that. You don't want that. You definitely don't.
5.
I mean, I would have rather, Matt got taken out of the game before that, but he,
Of course you're looking for a different outcome. I understand. You'd rather be in it than not at all. And I know this is, while we're on a totally irrational subject, because the concept is you're going to lose going into the stadium, right? So, irrational subject that even you walk in, you're thinking, maybe, just maybe, somebody hits the DeLorean and changes things, okay? And so somebody...
The butterfly effect happened.
Right, exactly, which is what happens to me every single time I stumble upon zipping around and I see Michigan, North Carolina. Oh. And I'm like, this is the one time he's not going to call the timeout.
Yeah.
It's irrational. It's irrational.
Also, Rich, it's funny you brought up that the Matt Harvey game, because as these guys know, I've told them the story. That's the game that I spent a sizable amount of hard-earned American dollars to buy a ticket to go to that World Series game. I mean, I spent more money than I was really comfortable, but I was like, the Mets haven't been in the World Series since 1986. Like, when's this going to happen again? I go to the game. I'm sitting in my seat in the outfield section, and the announcer goes, "We would like everyone now to please rise for the singing of the national anthem being performed by Demi Lovato." And I'm like, I go, wait, what? And so I got a text in the second inning from Demi going, "Yo, dude, are you at this game?" And I'm like, yeah. She goes, "1, why didn't you tell me? And 2, you want to come sit up in this suite?" And I was like, 1, you changed your number. I didn't realize. 2, I didn't know you were here. And yes, I will be right up. So then I sat in my seat for another half inning because I've made some friends out there. And I was like, all right, guys, I'll see you. And then I went up to the suite. But
the bleachers in the...
By the way,
man, I could have saved so much money if I just would have paid attention to who
Here's 3 things just off the top of my mind, and then we'll get to a phone call and your news update. Okay, Chris?
And I have a question for you.
Okay.
After
so 3 things. 1, the world of TJ Jefferson once again on display. Demi Lovato is, and we all know this, a lot of people may not, you're tight with her. You've known her for a very long time, right?
I mean, we were like adversaries, but we're cool.
Okay. 2, a nice humble brag from TJ Jefferson. He was at the game. Yeah. Demi's like texting him, would you like to come to the suite? And 3 is all you need to do is just take that stub and put it together with maybe a selfie of you with Demi Lovato at the game. Make it an NFT. You'll make it all back.
It's funny you
TJ
say
Jefferson,
that.
you probably have a million non-fungible tokenish items around your world.
Well, it's kind of funny you said that, because right now I'm doing some research and
with your buddy Ashton.
I think I might have some stuff.
TJ, Ashton, Demi, and Wilmer are all going to get together. And by the way, that entire beginning of the sentence, totally real. But I assume he's breaking out in hives over there just by me talking about this.
Rich, and this is a question we can actually.
It's true.
We can bring this whole scenario up with C-Webb next time we talk to him.
Oh, but that's
Would he
not
rather
fair.
lose?
No, because
they
you're
lost
talking,
by 20 the year before,
Yeah, but
and then
he's-
they lost the way they lost the year after.
But Chris, when you're talking to an athlete, you're bringing the competitive aspect in it, and talking to an athlete is the same way somebody calling you up and saying, "Did you ever play sports?"
the fan
and you
is
get all.
different.
I will not ask an
totally
actual
get
athlete.
that.
It's
The
about you have
fan's
to-
different.
It's about being a fan. You cannot ask an athlete who's involved in the game. You just can't.
But I understand.
It's about being a
but
fan,
those
sitting
are the,
on your ass on the couch. You have no.
We don't have to ask him.
Based on, unless
but-
you're one of those crazy people that you think you can affect the outcome on your actual place in which you're sitting.
Oh, yeah.
That's your lucky spot on the couch.
But he has
which is
experienced
irrational.
both ends of what
It's
we're
not,
talking about.
It's not to be. I would never bring it up. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.